Better the 16th. Anyway, we're halfway through March. A very good morning to you. And this morning, I've got a super special guest for you, Mr. Sami Hammi, who'll be joining us shortly. And I'll be giving a little intro about him before we bring him on live. But first of all, though, before we start that, let's go and do a little bit of this. Now, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, and just to say to you how excited I am to invite my special guest on this morning for a Tuesday pop-up show. And because he's actually in his studio in Germany, live. He's waiting in the background there, and he's eager to come on to talk about his stuff and what he's been up to. But also just to give you a little bit of an idea how wonderful my special guest is this morning. I'm just going to play something for you, and then you'll get an idea of exactly what's going to go on. Mr. Sami Hammi is not only a composer, he's a director of music. He also has done stuff for Eurovision. He also has done stuff for musicals. He's directed, produced, done everything with musicals. He's a lovely, lovely guy. He's in the background going, yeah, I know, that's me. Oh, you know, yeah. Anyway, so here's a little bit about what Sami does, and then I'll play this out at the end, just so you get an idea.
Shaky ground. You got a one-way ticket to heaven. It's a road to paradise. You got a one-way ticket to heaven. So come on and roll the dice. I knew so for hair. Oh my God, and now.
Okay, I know you're looking into that thinking, wow, it looks fantastic. Well, I'm going to play the rest out of the show reel at the end so you can watch that, guys. But it gives me a great privilege to welcome this outstanding gentleman to come back onto the show, because last time he was on here, the show got so much positive reception at the end that the audience figures, by the time people watch the replay, they can get back to their homes and watch it because they've maybe been working during the day, went into the thousands. So actually it's over 3,000. So we're super, super happy to welcome Sam back on again, because he's such an interesting guy, and yet he's so down to earth, and he's a great friend as well. So a very, very, very good morning. Very good morning to the wonderful Sami Hammi. Good morning, Sami. Look at that. We've even got a round of applause for you. How's that?
Great. Wonderful. Could you hold on a second? The dog is barking in the background.
That's it. I like his background there as well, isn't it? It shows me so spiritual, doesn't it? All the cosmos there and everything. Now, last time when Sammy was on the show, what we did, and we'll do it again this morning.
I'm back.
Is this your pianist?
Yes, this is the piano, and she is the best piano player. Yeah,
the best piano player of all time. Fantastic. Actually, although she was barking, we couldn't hear her.
No. But, well, she's a little dog, so the barking was very soft.
I know. Little dogs have the biggest barks, don't they? Yes.
You want to play piano?
Great.
Very talented. Okay, honey, sit down here.
Right, we've got a load of people coming this morning who are saying good morning. We've got Sandra Park says good morning, everyone. We've got a producer, Debra, downstairs. She says good morning, as does hello, everyone. And also Sandra says good morning, Sami. How is that? We're doing okay.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Wayne. Brilliant. Okay, so last time we're on, Sammy, what we were doing, we had a little chat, which I think people need to sort of get to know you a little bit again, because there's a lot of new people who come on the show now, just so they understand a little bit about what you do. And then we've got some people here who've already pre-booked some readings. And with the readings, what we're doing this morning is I'll do the reading. After you've done a reading, we'll align that reading to a song from the piano just for you. How's that? How's that, guys? Does that sound awesome? Sammy, you actually was looking forward to this. We've been trying to get him on for a couple of times, but
Well, actually, Phil was forcing me to do that.
there may be a little bit of truth in that somewhere.
Pain in the neck.
A pain in the neck. No. It's
Yes.
Oh dear. He's getting his own back because I tend to give him so much grief and stuff there. But anyway, right, Sammy, whereabouts in Germany are you?
I'm in Munich.
Munich. Okay, that's the south part of Germany, I think, isn't it?
Right.
South part of Germany. This is not too far from us, really, is it? When you come up through Spain and zip up across the borders, and yeah, down the road, round the bend, and you're there in Munich.
Exactly.
Yes. So, how long have you been a musical director?
Musical composer. Actually. Yes. Well, I've started to play the piano when I was 10 years. I went to boarding school to a famous boys choir. Actually, the name is called the Regensburger Domspatzen. I don't know if anyone of you guys have heard about it. It's based in Regensburg, actually, which is also a town nearby Munich. It's like 150 kilometers away. So I learned the piano there. I learned the violin and the oboe, and of course singing. And after that, I went to the States, went to high school there, learned to play the alto sax. And after that, I went actually to the Netherlands to study there, to Rotterdam, which was a very, very good experience. And then I was asked to join a film composer based in Munich, actually, to be his assistant. So, and I did that. And I learned that I actually loved writing music for films.
Wow. Yes.
And what else can I say? So quite a long time now. And of course, in the beginning, when you start to get self-employed, it's always hard to live from that. For every musician, actually. But then I got it actually started very good. I got job after job after job, and
Magic.
now since 2005, I think I can live with my music, from my music. Yes.
Wow.
So, and it's always like, like ups and downs when you're self-employed, but that's for everyone, I guess.
Okay. Right. We've got Diana who says hello. She says hello, everyone. She says Blue Diana. Blue Diana. Diana's very blue. Yes, she looks very blue. She's wearing blue. Yes, I know what you mean, Diana. What you mean is you're sending in the colour blue. Your name's Diana, but we also need a question from you as well. A bit later on, if that's okay. Yeah, just send that in, a question and your colour. But anyway, yeah, so that sounds interesting there. So it's great when you have something, isn't it, that you...
especially when it's your passion.
It's your passion. Yes.
When it's your passion, you don't become a composer because you want to earn a lot of money with that, or you don't write music to earn a lot of money in first place. I mean, it's just the passion. It's just the urge. You just have to do it. You just want. And so it was so funny actually when we just saw the trailer, the teaser from One Way Ticket to Heaven, because I haven't seen it in a long time. It was I think it was 2015 when we had the musical performed in London actually, and in Munich.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good to see, because there are so many memories coming back actually. So of course, them good memories. Of course.
Good. Because what's interesting about that too is those were played in two cities, as you're saying, London and Munich.
Yes, exactly.
And I saw the title, the title picture to it, the promotional poster. It's fantastic there. And also, what I loved about it is that whole musical there. You composed all the music from start to finish. Is that right?
That's right. And I
And all
wrote it.
and the lyrics and all the lyrics to the
The
songs.
lyrics and the story, yes.
How long did that take you?
Well, oh my gosh, let me think. I think I got the first idea when it 2000 2012. No, I think the first idea came up 2011 about the story, you know, about the
Okay.
plot. And I knew I wanted to write a gospel musical, actually, a
Okay.
comedy gospel musical. It had to be funny, of course. And then, like it was destined to be, I was asked to join a gospel choir in 2012. And I thought, how wonderful is that? Is that actually? So I had all the singers to join the musical.
And they're
And
brilliant. Yes. Yes, they are
so
good. Oh, magic. And then so how long is the musical from start to finish? So because we've got the show reel, which is the bits.
I think 2 hours and 2 hours and 15, 2 hours and 20.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Because it's a very, very, very good musical. Can people watch it all anywhere?
Unfortunately not, no.
Okay.
Uh, yes, yes. Well, London and Munich, I actually produced it myself.
Yes.
And which was really a huge task to do with the cast from I think with the people in the background, like we were like 40, 50 people, so it was like really a huge responsibility to manage that. And my heart actually belongs to writing the music, to writing the stories. So I think I won't, I never say never again, but at the moment I think I don't want to produce a musical as big as that again.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but it's what you did though was huge. That to think that's one person who created all the lyrics, all the ideas, all the music, everything you did from start to finish and played it in two different countries. And it was watched it or theatred in two different countries. If that's the right words. And I think it's incredible, Sammy. I think you're absolutely amazing what you do, and yet you're one of the most
thank you.
funniest, loveliest people I've ever met. It's just brilliant fun. Yes, so there's loads of questions I'm sure you guys have got that you wish to ask Sammy about music. If you guys are musical at all, maybe you're learning some kind of music there. I mean, behind my green screen here is my guitar. I like playing that, and that's good fun. It's just so nice because music is the language we all understand, and it's just so nice to relax. So nice to
It
relax.
is definitely, definitely. I couldn't imagine a better job, a better passion. I mean, it's yeah, that's what I love. That's what I do.
Okay. Okay. You're just even just talking now, actually. I'm going to talk to you offline. Well, at the end, because I've just come up with another idea. You're going, oh no. Another idea.
I'm going, no?
Yeah, you going, oh no. Oh no, I just said, I've got another idea for me and you, but you're probably there
Okay.
going to go, oh no. Let's see how we get along. No, brilliant. But what I'd like to say though is I think that what you're doing, how you're working with this is just awesome. And last time we were on the show, it was just non-stop, wasn't it? It was fantastic. As soon as we started the readings, everybody there wanted, oh my God, I've got to have a song. I've got to have a song to my reading. Because it is so nice, not just have a reading, but someone who thinks about what the reading was about and then puts the music to it. And I think that's where the genius side of you comes in there, Sammy. You just
Thank
adapt
you.
it. It's just incredible, which is lovely. Brilliant. Okay, so yes, Sandra Park says music is the food of love. Oh, I think so.
Def
Yes. So, do you have a favorite instrument?
Do I have a favorite instrument? Well, of course, for writing music, for composing, I of course need the piano. But one of my favorite instruments is actually the oboe.
But that's like, is that? Excuse my ignorance. That's like a large violin, isn't it?
Oh, Phil, no,
I'm just
no, no,
testing you.
no. You're testing me. Okay, let's test you. Okay, what is an oboe?
An oboe is a very big instrument. It's got curly bits. Yeah,
Well, yeah, you could say that.
yeah. It's
Yes.
got curly bits and it's got a horn bit on it.
You don't know what an oboe is, do you?
No, I've forgotten what it is. What's an oboe? I'm there.
Well, it's similar, actually built like a clarinet. It's a wood instrument.
Yes, that's it. Yes, it's those long things, black.
It's a long thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that in between? Is that in between like a saxophone and a clarinet? The in between the two, or is it a lighter version of a clarinet? That's it. It's a lighter.
Yeah, you could say it's a lighter version of the clarinet. Well, yeah.
Because it's got a reed in it, hasn't it? It's got a reed rather than
a double reed. Actually.
Yes, a double reed. Yes, it's quite high pitched.
Yes.
I knew what I meant.
Oh, of course you did.
Of course I did. Anyway, right. So okay, then that's an interesting instrument then, because sometimes when you hear those wind instruments being played, they are absolutely beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Let me see if I have an oboe. Maybe I can play an oboe right away. Just a sec, because I have prepared now for the piano and some atmospheric instruments.
Yeah, it's of the woodwind there, Sandra. You're dead right. Yes.
Load an oboe very quickly. But I guess everybody knows what an oboe is.
They do now.
Let me see if I can load up an oboe very quick. Solo oboe. It's loading. Just a sec. Does anybody have already questions?
Yes. They haven't got any questions regarding music just yet, but we've got questions for readings. We've got some of those sent in already, and we've got a couple on screen here as well. He's going off to get his oboe. Fantastic. Okay, so this morning, guys, if you've got a question there regarding music you'd like to ask Sami, by all means do. Maybe. Oh,
that's an oboe.
Beautiful.
That's a trill.
Beautiful, really nice.
Okay.
That's what really gets me here is you just start playing your music, and before long it's like you're just having a conversation with someone, but you're still just coming up with some creative tune whilst you're just doing this. Is incredible. It's just, you're brilliant at it, absolute master. Good. So where's life taking you next, can I ask?
What is that again?
Where's life taking you next? What sort of big projects are you working or want to work on next?
Like everyone else, I'm kind of affected from the corona pandemic, from the COVID-19 virus stuff, because theaters are closed, of course, in Munich and in Germany, and I guess in Spain as well, and there are less movies made.
Yes.
And so there are, of course, less job opportunities. But nevertheless, I actually use the time. I'm writing a new musical. Actually, it's a musical about farm animals.
Farm animals. Okay.
Farm animals. Yes.
It's not Old MacDonald had a farm.
No. Not Old MacDonald had a farm, but maybe I can play your song because recently I had the recordings for the demo songs.
Okay, lovely. Well, we're hearing this for the first time, so no, people out there haven't really heard this.
Because it's about a young calf who gets taken away from his mother. Because yeah, but it's actually a funny story. In the beginning, you have like a rooster who plays the harmonica. You have how do you say that in English? A goose couple, Mr. and Mrs. Beak.
Yes.
So she's like a spiritual Polish goose, and he's like a skeptic. And you have like
skeptic goose.
Characters
and a spiritual one. Oh God, it's hysterical. That sounds fantastic.
A spiritual from Poland.
A Polish spiritual goose.
Yes.
This is hysterical. This is brilliant.
It's hysterical. So you've got funny characters, and you've got Benny, which is the calf, and you have his mother, Ella May. You have Benny's best friend, which is how do you call a young sheep, a lamb?
Yeah.
Patrick, and his mother Gladys. And so I was actually looking the last half year. I was looking for a boy actually who could sing, but it was so hard to find a boy who can sing the part for Benny, for the young calf. So what I did is I recorded it with a very talented girl. And with children's voices, you don't recognize actually if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
Most of the times, because they have like the same range, the same pitch. So and I recorded it actually like 2 weeks ago with the girl. She's already 14, but she did such a great job. I can play, the song is called Free Like a Butterfly, but it's in German.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, you want to...
This sounds amazing. What an amazing story.
Can you hear it?
A little... Here it comes, a little bit there, yes.
Cool. Vor mir liegt das Weideland, saftig grün und endlos weit. Ich bin echt mega gespannt, denn endlich bin ich dafür bereit. Was ich sehe, ist eine Welt voller Freude, voller Spaß. Ich kann tun, was mir gefällt, fröhlich springen durch das hohe Gras. Frei wie ein Schmetterling, der fliegen kann, wohin will, und mit dem Wind nach oben steigt, so frei. Ich bin frei wie ein Schmetterling, der lieben darf, so wie will, und weder Angst noch Schwäche zeigt, so frei, unendlich frei.
That is beautiful. Guys, if you could imagine a calf singing that in a musical, then you've got the idea of where we're going. That is beautiful.
You have to imagine it's the first time when Benny comes to the meadow, to the, how do you call it, meadow?
Meadow. Yeah.
The herbage now, pasture.
The meadow, all the field. Meadow, all the field. Yeah.
When the cows go. Yes, you know what I mean. And she did such a wonderful job.
That's
and
beautiful.
She's 14, and you don't recognize that. I don't know if you guys heard that it's a girl, because it's supposed to be a boy actually.
If you said that was a boy, I would have believed you.
Yes, that's
if
what
you
I
said
think.
to me, if I get there guessing what it was, I'd say, oh, yeah, maybe that's a girl. But if you told me that's a boy, I would say, okay, because I understand what you mean by the varying in pitch between the two. It's amazing, beautiful.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, actually, I kind of see an animation musical movie, like a Disney movie.
Yes.
So this is my plan, actually, to find a producer to get it on screen, to make a movie out of it.
I think I know where to set. I think if you can't find anyone, I know who to contact.
Okay, cool.
Yes, how's that? Yes, a bit of helpy hands here.
I have another funny song, which is the cat. There's a cat on the farm, and she's the bad cat. You know, she's like really a badass and really, really mean. So this is also a very, very I wouldn't say funny song, but she tells what's gonna happen to the farm animals. Actually, I will play a little bit, because this is an actress. She did such a wonderful job. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Was für eine lustige Hunde. Die haben sich offensichtlich genau die richtigen gefunden. Glaubt ihr wirklich, ihr könnt den Hof jemals verlassen? Und wenn, dann nur auf einem einzigen Weg.
Jetzt reicht es langsam, Sheila.
Wen haben wir denn hier? Eine alte Sau, die einen üppigen Sonntagsbraten abgeben würde. Oder doch lieber ein Schnitzel oder Kotelett. Und hier lauter Rindviecher, die bald zu Hackfleisch verarbeitet werden. Dein Sohn wird ein wunderbar zartes Kalbsgulasch abgeben. Ja. Erst werdet ihr gemästet, bis ihr fett und cool.
I'm just turning it on the volume. I know most of you guys don't understand German, but I think
we get the idea.
It gives an idea, right?
Yes, gives an idea. That's absolutely fantastic. I think it's glorious what you've got done there, and I think here too. Shout out on the show here for a lot of us the very first time. The first time you've probably showed that anyway. To put it on here is fantastic. But yes, I know a few people who connect with, and it sounds like being a bit headed, but I'm not. Who connect with Disney, and I will have a word and try and get them to talk to you. That'd be great.
Oh, great. Thank you.
That would be magic. That would be awesome fun. That would be amazing. Right, guys, we're going to do a little bit of this. Then we're back, and then we're going to start doing your readings. How's that? How's that? Right, back in a second.
That's great.
Just to let you know, guys, all the music that's produced on this show or played on this show is from Sami. Thank you, Sami. Every bit of music you hear is from Sami. So the intro music is done by Sami. That bit of music by Sami. Other bits of music by Sami. Thank you, Sami. We're brilliant.
Christmas jingle.
Brilliant.
Christmas jingle.
Yes, and the Christmas jingle. Christmas jingle is one of the best jingles I've ever heard. That was fantastic. Anyway, right, I think it's about time we're going to do, this is one of the jingles here which comes with my program.
Dog barking again.
Dog barking. So, guys, it's that time. It's that time of day here that, guys, we're going to start doing your readings here. Now,
it's always when the dog is, when somebody's in front of the door, she starts like getting crazy, actually. Okay.
Okay, right. Now, Sandra Park, she writes in and she says here, and she just says, here sounds beautiful. I'm just going to grab that up there. And she says here, she says, it's my birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday for you. Happy birthday there, Sandra. And she says she's gone for the colour rainbow and she wants a birthday reading. Now, I'm going to whiz myself up here and just start connecting with the spirit world. And as I do here, I would like to say here, Sandra, straight away, would you understand a gentleman's name over there called Derek? Because I have this gentleman called Derek wanted to come over. And also, I would like to say to you as well, there is this whole big love feeling coming around you. And would you understand too, that you're in a far better place this year in yourself than what you've been over the past few years? I know we had Corona, I know we had all different things here, but I think in your own mindset and your heart here, you're going the right way. They also want to bring, it's interesting here that Sami's putting his dog on his lap there, but I've also got a love of dogs as well. Yes, I know, Derek. Yes, that's right, because he's coming through. And what he wants to say to me here is that would you understand the rings on fingers here, which are not necessarily yours? Yeah, yours here. And would you also understand here, they want to talk about, would you understand a static caravan? And would you understand then wanting to go away? And would you understand here wanting to get a group of friends together to really enjoy things and including the younger generation? So would you understand your plans this year are all about being happy, which we all know, we all do this, but it's also about just enjoying the moments, just enjoying the times, just enjoying those inspiring little trips there of moments. So Sami, this is a reading, I think, here about just enjoying this for you. That was beautiful. You could see how you go into that, and that's one thing that has really connected us both. That when we've worked together in the past, putting something together, is how you really take it on, and that just came through the way you looked and the way you played. It was beautiful. Thank you very, very much, and
You're welcome.
thank you, Sami, and happy birthday, Sandra, tomorrow. There's a round of applause there. That's brilliant. That's lovely. Okay, right. Venos lady called Lisa Morgan. She jumped on here and she said she wanted to read it. Diana, got your stuff there. I'll come back to you shortly. Anybody else like a reader here? Just let me know. Jay, we've got your details there as well. And Sandra Park says, "How beautiful! I'm in tears." Oh, that's lovely. So yes, it's about enjoying being in the moment, and when you get the opportunity to, you can play this back on the replay and just listen to that bit there, that music there. Oh yeah, she's
You're welcome, Sandra.
Yeah, that's lovely. Now Lisa Morgan said she's got blue and she wants a general reading. Now I'm going to go into the colours here, just pick up here, because I work as an aura medium, which means I love to work with colour, and even though the colour that you're choosing isn't the colour to pick up your aura, it still helps me to go in. Now, as I'm talking here, and as I'm feeling this energy coming up, Lisa, I'd like to say to you here, there's another lady here. It's got an L name, whether this is Linda or someone like this, but she wants to come through, and she's coming through for you because she says there's an L and there's an M. It's interesting here because your initials are L and M, but this is a lady here with L and M, or L and M to do with her name, whichever way it is here. But she's coming through because she says here that she was quite angry towards the end of her life, but she says here that she passed away, not at home, but she passed away in a hospital. She wants to come through to you. She'd like to come through to you here to help you. And she's saying to me here, she says here, would you understand here, walk the path, walk the straight line. Walk the straight line. This is how she's saying to me here. She says here, set your own intentions, what you want, not the intentions of other people, what they want from you. This is very much about you taking on your own power, being your own place here. This is how she's describing this to me. She says, walk your path there and then watch what happens, she says here. That's all you have to do, is to get engaged in that energy that way. And then you'll find you're flying. You'll find you're doing well. It's what other people are sometimes coming into your life and implying upon you. Words are one thing, actions are another. Actions are another. But walk your own path, your own intention through your heart. Be in your own strength, and you're in an amazing place. How's that? Yes, that's what I'd like to say to you there. So this is about taking on your own power. That was so beautiful. Oh my God, it's like it's getting a bit smoky.
It was because you know, it's so funny because I just hear your words, what you're saying, and I get into it. I can't.
I know you do. I know you do. It is so lovely. It's always, I'll tell you what, I love these shows with you. It's just amazing. Just beautiful. Yes. Okay. Right. We're going to go to Diana Laura Brito. Okay, Diana, whereabouts are you? Where you contacting us from? There's a very nice surname there, Diana Laura Brito, wherever you're from. Right. Okay. Let's just have a look at your question. She says she's gone for the colour blue, and also she's gone for the colour life path. Life path. There it is. Just wants to know life path. Right. Okay. And let's see what we get. We get through here. Loads of people coming through. Just how nice that was. Alex Lucas says that was beautiful, and Sandra Park says shared. Now, guys, if you could out there, on the right hand side of your screen, on your Facebook there or YouTube, wherever you're coming in from, press the share button. That's what we really like for you to do. Oh, right, blimey. Okay, Cuban, but living in Greece. Well, that's fantastic to have someone from Greece on the show this morning. And brilliant. Lovely to welcome you here. So, guys, yes, press the share buttons, because this show then goes on to your friends. They then pick it up. And because the show is free, we really appreciate if you can do that. Okay, Diana. Now, life path, and let's see where we're going here. Now, I did hear that I was looking at your name and thinking, who is it who would like to come through for you whilst I was listening to the music there? And I've got this lady's name who begins with E. And is either Evelyn or Elizabeth, or a name that sounds like that would be Cuban related. Because I don't get like, for instance, in Spain, I don't get... say Elizabeth, I get Elizabeth when I hear it in the spirit world. So that's what I like to say here if I get there. So would you understand here if I said to you that this lady's here? She says to me that she had a stroke before she passed. And yes, she was showing me about her health. And also here she wants to bring in a gentleman who associated with ships. Because he's on the water. Yes, this guy's on the water who passed over as well. He's been on the other side for quite some time. Oh, he's just told me here he was buried in water. So he's, buried in water, that's where his body went. That he chose to have his water, his body to be buried at sea. So these two are here, and they're saying here, my goodness, would you understand your life path? It's a lot to do with psychometry. You know, when we put rings in our hands, we put jewellery in our hands, we hold on to things. You've got a very strong spiritual gift there that I pick up here, is to go this way. And also, would you also understand the artistry around you, being the artist, Diana? These guys are coming through because they love you so much, but you're very different to the rest of your family, Diana. Would you understand that? Yes. This is how they explain this to me. So if I was to work on your life path here, it's to connect and believe in your spirituality. Connect and to believe. Yes. Wow. Okay. Yes, that's what I'd like to say here. So that's what's coming through. So that's lovely. That was just so beautiful. Just fell off into a sea of tranquility. That was lovely. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. What's nice is when you play that music, you just seem to come off in that air of floating, composed peace and tranquility.
Yeah.
Yes, lovely. Okay, Jay Jones writes in. She says, oh, yes, please, colour pink. When am I moving to Spain, love? Okay. All right, love? Someone puts love at the end. All right, love? Yeah, I'm all right, love. Right, okay. So what I would like to say to you, first of all, with the colour pink here, there are two people who are starting to come to... Right, would you understand Bob, please? Robert or Bob? Well, both. But a gentleman here called Bob. And I'd also like to talk to... There's another lady as well. I'm just trying to hear her name. But Bob is here. And he wants to talk to you first of all. He's stepping forward. So he says he was a little bit of a... there's a granddad here as well. And he's just telling me he's a little bit on the biggish side, and he's coming through. But he's ho, 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 hearty and everything, almost like an old Santa Claus. But yeah, that's him. He just wanted to bring gifts of happiness, laughter, and things like this to people. Well, that was his way. And this guy's coming through, and he wants to say to you, he says here that there is an absolute beautiful, beautiful part coming up for you. He says to me here. He says here, although everything else that goes around our life at the moment, and we're looking at thinking, oh God, things are never going to change. Are they ever going to move on? No. He says here he says here to say to you, you're going to arrange something. There's an arrangement coming up here, he tells me. And it's a very clever way, he says here, rather than just rushing in and thinking, right, that's it, I'm going to move, and that's it. There's an arrangement of some kind coming up, and it's a plan. And it's how it keeps you quite flexible, how it keeps you going, I'm in my own power, and the power is it. So rather than just being in one place or the other, I get the feeling you're going to be in both, like this, but you'll be in a great place, a great way. And if I was to just say to you now, where's this going to? How long is it going to take? I've got to say to you, the plans really start around sort of May time. The dog's barking again. Around May time. Around May, and I think that's going to be quite a time there for you. So May onwards, I see. Don't worry about that. It's funny. Remember, so looking at that particular time is good. And also, it's about the links of people that you meet there as well. I think that's what helps you. So this is about hope. This is about plans. This is about being a little bit, having to put in your mind here, being able to see 2 points of view and being in the middle, being balanced. I just feel like I just want to go into a space for a minute after you've played that, just before I come back talking. It's really, really nice. Really nice, Sami. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Jay, I think you're going to be over the moon with that. Over the moon there. Yes, okay. So, guys, let's tell you who's come up a lot next. We go over to Cyprus. We go over to Media. Just before we go to Media, Diana says this. Well, that's very nice. That's very nice. That's wonderful. Yamilet Camelon, we can't answer questions on health. So if you've got another question there, by all means do. We're not doctors, unfortunately. So we can't answer questions like that. But if you've got another question there, fine. In the meantime, no, let's go and have a look at Midia. Midia's come through. Midia's in Greece. Cyprus. Cyprus. And she says, could I get a reading on how to upset the Europeans? Greek, I'm not Greek, I'm Cypriot. Right. Could I get a reading, please, too? Yellow, general, looking forward to the music part of it, too. Okay. Now, it's interesting here, because when I was actually opening, looking for your name there to see who was going to come for the spirit world, I had not someone who's related to you, but I had a spirit guide who stepped in. And he's a man with lots of feathers. I would say like an American Indian, but I don't think he is. At least if he is, he's from a tribe somewhere else here. Because this guy here talks about listening to the wind, listening to the breeze, listening to the air. The voices in the air. He also says here about blowing things down a pipe like a musical instrument, like you're going into. Thank you very much. Just give me to this here. This is about going into your own synchronicity for the days, the time, and the energy that you're experiencing through each day. And it's very much about being in that harmony. And he just plays this type of flute, or whistle, if I call it like that. And it's very much about being in that own energy there where you're going. And the yellow is listening to yourself and harmonizing with your energy there, with your true intention as you do it. Sounds a bit like, whoa, up there somewhere. But this is about you being happy as you go along there. They're also saying to me here, I've just got this lady who's just stepped into me by the side of me. She was shorter than me. She had a lovely big heart. She says she missed you. She didn't see you before she passed, she says here. I just picking up her name. There may be either it sounds like Andrea. It sounds like Andrea, but I don't think it's Andrea. But she's just stepping back a little bit, saying I would get the feeling it's similar to this. But she just said to me here, she says here, you're moving soon. You're moving soon. So the energy there is going to come up for you there somewhere. So, but this is about listening to the energy of the times we are in. That's what it's about. And because your spirituality is going to be very strong with this. Okay. Sami, this is about being exceptionally spiritual. I'm going to go away from here. I'm going to be floating on a cloud somewhere, I think, with all the lovely music. It is just absolutely lovely. Wonderful start to the day, says Sandra Park. Says, and Jay Jones, we just read for, says, wow, thank you. Music is so beautiful. Sandra Park goes, ooh. And yes. And Emma Parslow Cope says, what a very lovely Sami. So that's absolutely lovely. And Midia says, thank you, Phil, Sami. Very, very grateful. Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Brilliant. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, right. Let's go. Yamilet, whereabouts are you coming from, please? What part of the world are you in, Yamilet? Yeah, it sounds a lovely name. Yamilet Camilon. It sounds like out that way, the Far Eastern Europe, perhaps. Maybe got that completely wrong. But yeah, whereabouts you coming from? Just let us know there. But we're going to do a general reading for you. And as I'm talking here, I would just like to say here, there's something about a gentleman I'm talking to here. It says, first of all, the snow. So wherever he was either up in the mountains or he was in the far north somewhere, because he wants to talk about that. It's his introduction here. He also says here that he says he liked his own space. This guy liked his own environment, even if he was to hibernate away somewhere. And he's coming forward to you because, would you understand, Yamilet? You have this incredible core of energy with you that no matter what adversity you go through, you'll always come out of it. I know we can say that in many respects, but you've got exceptional strength. And he's telling me this about you, that through your heart, it's like an energy just comes out through your heart, out to the world. And you are so strong when you need to be here. And this is beautiful, because I feel that your life in front of you is, for a general reading, is about this power that you have here. And this is where it's going. This is where it's going here, he says here. And this man here is saying to me, he says, yeah, that's all what you really need to know. But he's just shown me as well an astrology chart. So would you understand about you becoming interested in astrology, the star systems and this area here, Yamilet? And he's also wanting to say to me too that he's very pleased to come over. This is a very strong man. But he says here, before he passed over, he had a lot of problems around his digestive system, but he's gone now. But he says here, it's that core strength about you. And that's where I think you've got a great energy. And the color green with you is interesting because it's about your own healing and it's about new beginnings. And it's also about here just is having that strength, and it never runs out, he says here. Never run out with you. So, yes, Sami. It's beautiful. It's such beautiful music. Thank you, Sami. That's lovely. Really nice. Really nice. You can really feel the energy through music, and combining it with the reading, it just has such an energy flow. I really just, well, it does the wonders to me, even though I'm doing the readings to other people. Brilliant. Brilliant. Good. Okay, right. I think we are going to Alison Longworth. Alison, whereabouts are you? What part of the world are you in there? And Sandra Park says again, ooh. Another ooh.
Another ooh.
Things that make you go ooh. Okay, Alison Longworth says, she says, Colour Blue, have a question about how my family is doing on the other side. Well, it's interesting you say quite a family here, because there's quite a few of them, aren't there? because I have this very nice gentleman, first of all, who wants to come over. He says he's never done this before, as in coming over. Yeah, it's Yamila, whereabouts are you? Just let us know where you're coming in from. That'd be lovely to know what part of the world you're in. In the meantime, Alison, these lovely people coming over here. This gentleman here started to talk to me first of all, says that he was never really into anything spiritual at all, the way he's describing this to me. And I have Calpe. Oh no, you're coming from Calpe. That's lovely. You're just down the road. You can probably hear me talking to you without the need for social media. Anyway, so. And as I'm talking to him here, he wants to say to me, he says he's a very, very happy man to come over to you. And he's also saying to me that would you want? He keeps showing me houses. All he wants to do is show me houses. Would you understand here a lady whose name began with D? This is like here, Diana. You know, like we get these names like Diana. It just shows me very strong D name. And with the strong D name, he's also coming through here to give me. There's there's about 4 or 5 of them over here. And would you understand a man who had a lot of disability or even handicapped in some way, because he's coming through as well. Their spirit is not handicapped on the other side, by the way, just let you know. They go back and that's gone. That's a physical thing. But he had a handicap to him. And there's I've got golfers here. I also want to talk about they're looking at the sky. Someone who used to either do something with the weather or used to work in the air, like for example, in a being in a plane, the RAF or and pilot, something like this. But they're all slowly wedging through here. And would you understand here if I said to you, their energy is beautiful, Alison, and they want to tell me that they're all okay over there, but they're all busy over there. They're all busy saying, don't worry about us. Don't worry about us here. They just said to me here to say to you, Alison, to check the tyres on a car. So it's car to make sure they're okay. Just especially if you're thinking of doing a journey of some kind that may take a little time. But I've got loads and loads of love for you. But there's loads of them here. Yes, golfers. Yes, the golfers. Yes, the show me golf. But I'm also looking up at the sky. I'm also going to have a connection to the clouds, whether they love good old English. Good old English nature here. We always talk about the weather. But no, this is someone who used to work in the air. He's saying to me here. And so their energy around you is to say to you here, if I was to pass a message of them to you, is whatever you want to go and do, it's yes. Go do it. There you go. We just had the tyres changed. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I'll let you, Sammy, let you take it away. Wow. Wow. This is very nice. This is very nice. Your job is probably one of the best jobs in the world. Well, our jobs together. How's that?
Exactly. Yeah. Jobs together. Yes.
Okay, right. I think we've got chance for one more. Let's go and have a look here. This is Emma Parslow Cope. She comes through and says, a general reading, please. Colour blue. That would be amazing. Let's see what we pick up for you. And right, and as soon as I start connecting with you here, this great big hearty oaf of a man, I've got to explain him like this. He's a great big like bear. This guy, the way he comes in, bounding in, but a big heart, wants to laugh and joke about everything, and he's full of all these beans and full of energy, and he's there to come through to you, and he's on your I think he's on your father's side, your family, but he was and he just tells, I get a feeling here. There's something about uncle that relates to this, but it's absolutely lovely, and I think he's there and he wants to come through for you, and he's saying to me here. He says here that regarding the future around you, would you understand here? It's you're okay. He says here. Emma, he says you're okay. Would you understand? Sometimes it's about you reassuring everybody else around you that you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. She said yes. She says she understands the guy, and I think you understand that the message coming across here, because other people worrying about you, and would you understand here it's about you saying you're all okay. And would you understand there's a lot of emotion around a partner, please, a lot of emotion, a lot of thinking, like it's just getting a bit upset about things, and would you understand it's probably about family on his side rather than your side. And all I've got to say to you here is just you're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you can, but it's about you reassuring everybody else. So I think it's your power to help people, even though people want to help you. And I think this is where the strength is. And I think you've got enormous strength, enormous resource of beautiful love there for people. And I think it's there. So, yes, I think it's about love. It's beautiful.
Sorry, at the beginning, it took a little bit longer this time, but
no, it was lovely. It was all perfect. I think even I don't know, I'm trying to think, Mozart would have been more than happy.
okay.
Oh dear. Helen Grady says, morning. Sorry I'm late. We'll catch you for later. Tell you what, Helen, it's beautiful. Absolutely lovely show. It's been amazing with Sami. And Helen's going to be joining me on Friday, by the way, for the evening of mediumship. So that'll be fun there. Great. Full-powered, full-on mediumship sessions on Friday nights at 8 o'clock EU, 7 o'clock UK. If you're in Cyprus area, the far east of Europe, then it's an hour later. It's 9 o'clock. Anyway, I just had a request in. It's a very special one. Highly special one. And it says here, from Debra, the producer of Cafe Clairvoyance, Debra. She says, please, could I have a musical jingle, please, Sami? This is Debra.
Debra?
Debra like a
Okay.
jingle. She's
Of
just like a
course, of
jingle. Yes.
Just for Debra.
And guys, don't go after this because I'm going to play out the show reel for Sami's show at the end here. So you guys get to see this, and it's absolutely lovely. You'll love it. You'll love it. That's amazing. Sami, I'll tell you what, it's a year's been too long to get you back on the show. It has been far too long to just share this with you. It's been absolutely beautiful. And I just love it. I really do. And I think everybody out here, the comments that come back to you, Sami, are just beautiful. And Debra says, well, thank you, Sami. It's just so nice. So nice. That's it. Big hearts. Big hearts, lots of music. So, what I say, we hope to get you back on again, and not a year. We're going to do a bit sooner than that.
No, we will.
I think everybody has been absolutely blown away by the fact here. I mean, all right, I love doing the readings, but I think the music that you've been putting towards the readings here has been absolutely amazing. Yes, amazing. Now, just to come back there, Emma, just to come back to you, this big hearty guy, would you understand a big G to do with his name, like Gregory, Gary, someone like this here, but he just gives you a big G. So, yes, that's what he wants to show there. And she says, yeah, brilliant, good. Sandra Park says, big heart says, so we'll get you back on, do something here. And yes, you never know what's coming next to you. So thank you so much, Sami, for everything this morning. We are so grateful. And it's been, I think Midia, you got that right now. I think, wow, such a powerful connection you have with sound, Sami. And it's just so beautiful to do a reading. Then when you put the music to it, it's been touching. And this is going to go everywhere. This is going to go on LinkedIn as much as everywhere to just show people what's coming through. And I think it's lovely. Yes. Brilliant. And Deborah's wishing happy birthday. I believe that's to Sandra. Yes, happy birthday, Sandra, for tomorrow. And in fact, let's give you a little, there you go. That's for tomorrow for your party. You're about to have a big one there. And to all your friends and loved ones, Sami, over there in Germany, a little hoot.
Thank you.
And you guys that joined me this morning, and to Debra who's produced the show, and all you lovely people, I'm just going to go away and just go, did that really happen? Yes, it did. But now, before you go, guys, we're not going yet. We're just going to show the show reel. It goes on for a few minutes, but have a look at what Sami does. He's incredible. And then, yes, Sami, will speak to you very, very soon. But thank you so much for joining us today. It's been beautiful.
You're welcome. Bye.
Take care, my buddy. Big heart. A big hug. Huge hug. And lots of burgers.
Vegan burgers. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. One way ticket to heaven. That's right, isn't it? One way ticket to heaven. That's right. Yes.
Everywhere you go, shaky ground. You got a one-way ticket to heaven. It's a road to paradise. You got a one-way ticket to heaven. So come on and roll the dice.
I knew so for hell. Oh my garden of misery. I knew so for hell. Is what you gotta get for me.
One move ahead. I'm always one move ahead.
One move ahead.
You wanna bet? Ain't nothing really easier than that.
Easier than that. He's a sly old dog, a small time crook.
When all the heavens cry and the rivers run high, they run high. We will live in love and joy. I'm a baby for tonight. I will make you feel alright. I'm a baby for tonight. I will make you feel alright.
He sees your light shining through.
Somehow I care.
He cares.
I care for you.
Hurry, sisters, hurry. You have to follow Pluto's lead. Always in a rush. Be on the move at lightning speed.
So many tears, so many words left unspoken. So much pain I caused, so many hearts I have broken.
Step it up a notch. Get a move on. Step it up a notch. Get a move on.
Water, fire, air, and earth.
Water, fire, air, and earth.
Turn the wheel
Yeah.
of life, death, and rebirth. Alive in nature's
Alive in
unity.
nature's
Maintain the picture of harmony.
unity.
So many times in your life you were pretending to be something other than you really are. So many times your mind lacked in understanding that lying really won't take you far. Dance away your shadows. Leave all your fears behind. Release the chains of guilt and free your mind. And free your mind. Dance away your shadows. Relieve your children's
Baby, won't you thrive? I say let's jive. Let's give it a stride. A rise to life. Baby, won't you thrive?
Hurricanes of bad disaster. Pain the air. Forceful fires just go faster. Stop the rise and shine. I'm like a black widow queen, which you have never seen. I will drive you out of your mind. I will drive you out of your mind. I will drive you out of your mind. You touch my soul like no one before. You touch my heart.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It will show you the way.
Who is the king of the underworld?
That's you,
Alright, baby. Who makes the rules down here?
still you.
And if someone wants to pay, boy, he'll have a dreary day.
Heaven is a great place. Heaven is a place.